Philip II of Macedon, one of the greatest military strategists in history, was assassinated in 336 BCE, just as he was on the verge of fulfilling his grand ambitions. His death marked a pivotal moment in ancient history, not only because of the shocking nature of the event, but also because it led to the rise of his son, Alexander the Great, who would go on to conquer much of the known world. The assassination of Philip II remains shrouded in mystery, with various theories surrounding the motive and the identity of the assassin. Background and ambitions of Philip II. Philip II had transformed Macedon from a relatively small and fragmented kingdom into a powerful empire. Through a combination of military genius, diplomacy, and brutal tactics, he unified the Greek city-states under Macedonian leadership. By the time of his assassination, he had built a formidable army and had plans to lead a campaign against Persia, the dominant empire of the time. He had also begun laying the groundwork for his son's future conquests. Philip's rule, however, was not without controversy. His numerous marriages, political alliances, and the consolidation of power often made him enemies within his court and among the Macedonian aristocracy. His growing influence in Greek affairs, coupled with his military successes, made him a figure of both admiration and resentment. The assassination, the day of the tragedy. On the day of his assassination, Philip II had just concluded a grand celebration of his daughter's wedding to Alexander of Epirus, an event designed to strengthen his political ties. The wedding festivities were held in Aigai, the ancient capital of Macedon, in the presence of many of the most important figures in the Macedonian court. As Philip made his way to the theater to attend the celebration, he was struck down by an assassin. The murderer, Pausanias of Orestis, a member of Philip's royal guard, approached Philip as he was entering the theater and stabbed him in the chest. According to some accounts, the assassin managed to flee the scene, but was soon cornered and killed. Philip died shortly afterward from his injuries. The immediate question was, why would someone from within Philip's own guard kill him? What motive could Pausanias have had? There are several theories about the circumstances surrounding the assassination. Motives and theories behind the assassination. Personal grievances. One of the most widely accepted theories is that Pausanias' actions were motivated by personal vengeance. Pausanias had previously been wronged by Philip, who is said to have allowed another courtier, Attalus, to insult and abuse him. Pausanias reportedly had a personal grudge against Attalus, and after Philip's failure to act, he decided to take matters into his own hands. In this scenario, Pausanias may have killed Philip, not only to avenge his personal grievances, but also to settle a score with the entire royal family. Political conspiracy. Another theory suggests that Philip's assassination was the result of a larger political conspiracy. Some historians believe that Philip's growing power and his plans to invade Persia alarmed many of the Macedonian aristocracy, who feared that he might become too powerful and disrupt the established order. It is possible that certain court officials, generals, or even members of Philip's family were involved in a plot to kill him in order to prevent his plans from coming to fruition. Involvement of Olympias and Alexander. Some accounts suggest that Olympias, Philip's wife and the mother of Alexander the Great, may have played a role in the assassination. Olympic's relationship with Philip had been tense, and there were rumors that she harbored ambitions for her son Alexander to take the throne. Some theorists speculate that she, or even Alexander himself, may have orchestrated the assassination to ensure Alexander's succession. However, there is little direct evidence to support this theory. The influence of the gods. The ancient Greeks often viewed events like this as being influenced by divine will. In the case of Philip's death, some believed that his assassination was the work of the gods, either as retribution for past actions or as a sign that Philip's ambitions were too great. The mysterious circumstances surrounding his death gave rise to various myths, including claims that the god Apollo had warned him of his fate in a dream. Aftermath and the rise of Alexander the Great. Philip's assassination created a power vacuum in Macedon, but his son Alexander quickly moved to consolidate his position. Despite his youth, Alexander was already a skilled military leader and was widely supported by the Macedonian army and the Greek city-states. He acted swiftly to eliminate potential rivals and ensure that he was firmly established as the new ruler of Macedon. Alexander's immediate response to his father's death was to show strength and decisiveness. He dealt with the conspirators and enemies of the crown swiftly, including those who might have been involved in the plot. Within a short time, Alexander had fully secured his position as king. Following Philip's death, Alexander embarked on a series of military campaigns that would take him across Asia and into Egypt, ultimately creating one of the largest empires in the ancient world. His father's vision of a unified Greece and a campaign against Persia was inherited by Alexander, and he would go on to achieve what Philip had only dreamed of. Legacy of Philip II. Philip II's death, though tragic, paved the way for the rise of his son, Alexander the Great, who would surpass his father in both military and cultural achievements. Philip's reign, however, remains significant for its foundational role in the creation of the Macedonian Empire, and his military reforms and strategies were vital in setting the stage for Alexander's later successes. The circumstances surrounding Philip's death remain a subject of debate, and the mystery continues to captivate historians. Whether motivated by personal revenge, political conspiracy, or divine fate, the assassination of Philip II marked the end of an era and the beginning of one of the most remarkable chapters in history.